Welcome to the Bloodborne Pathogens online training course. This 20-minute awareness level training course is designed to provide you with an overview of OSHA's Bloodborne Pathogen Standard 29 CFR 1910-1030 for general industry. Additional training is offered through the full-length comprehensive Bloodborne Pathogens training course. For more information, contact your supervisor. Bloodborne pathogens are disease-causing microorganisms that exist in human blood and certain body fluids. Health-related professionals and workers who regularly handle soiled laundry or other waste products risk occupational exposure to body fluids or other potentially infectious materials called biohazards. Although the risk of infection remains small for most workers, it is also very real, and the consequences of exposure can be life-threatening. It is estimated that over 550,000 healthcare workers experience an exposure incident annually. Workers who experience an exposure incident may also suffer from the adverse side effects of drugs used for treatment or suffer psychological stress because of the exposure incident.
It is important to know that there are ways to significantly reduce your risk of exposure to bloodborne pathogens. Universal precautions and approach to handling blood and other potentially infectious material, OPIM, is one of the most important control strategies that you will learn about in this course.
OSHA's Bloodborne Pathogen Standard requires employers to determine which jobs involve occupational exposure and provide training to all employees in these jobs. Develop, review, and evaluate an exposure control plan. Implement control methods to eliminate or minimize employee occupational exposure. Develop procedures for investigating bloodborne pathogen exposure incidents. Document all incidents and injuries. Review and update control methods. And solicit input from employees who have direct care responsibilities about possible improvements in control methods. Upon successful completion of this course, you will be able to define bloodborne pathogens, identify the components of an employee's exposure control plan, practice universal precautions, describe standard control methods and safe handling procedures, including engineering and work practice controls, identify different means of transmission and contamination, specify the proper type, use, handling, and disposal of personal protective equipment, and describe the appropriate response protocols if an exposure incident occurs. Let's check your understanding about some of the basic concepts related to bloodborne pathogens in OSHA's Bloodborne Pathogen Standard. For each statement or question below, select whether it is true or false. Your employer must identify all jobs, tasks, and procedures involving occupational exposure and record and provide training during normal work hours, at no cost to the employee, annually, at the time of initial assignment to jobs or tasks where occupational exposure may take place, when there are changes in job function or tasks, and when changes in the nature of bloodborne pathogens or control method technology occur.